Hey, this is Mia.
Hey, this is Kennedy, and this is A Silver Lining with M and K. Hi, guys.
Hey, guys.
Me and Mia have discovered that we have a new talent.
We do have a new talent that we
You know
would
what?
like
It's
to
not
share
even
with y'all.
new. This was always within us, and we just had to.
We just
bring
didn't
it out.
we didn't uncover it yet.
Yeah,
We didn't unlock that level of
we did not. Of intellect.
intellect. Good.
Thank you. So, if you want to know what we're talking about, it's not archaeology or microbiology or artifacts or anything
we have the ability.
important.
No, this is very important.
You know what? Let me apologize. This is incredibly important. Very important.
We have the ability to 100. What's our streak? Like 100%. What have we gotten wrong?
I think we've gotten one video wrong, but the vibes were so. And I changed my mind at the last minute, and the thing that I had been saying all along. Okay, wait. They don't know what we're talking about.
We can watch a gender reveal video and guess what the baby is.
What the gender is. We look at the people. Most
the
importantly,
vibe of the video. You
the
can
vibe
feel
of the
it through
video,
Oh,
like
it's
just how
boy
it feels,
vibes.
and we'll say girl or we'll say boy for sure, and we like know. We know.
Or like girl, boy, boy, girl,
Yes.
boy.
Yes, we
know.
even guessed
We
twins,
guessed
and
the
we got it
twins.
completely correct. So
We're
this is a
good.
talent. We
It's a
do
talent.
really, really good.
If you're ever bored, search up gender reveal videos.
Yeah, and
on
try and
TikTok.
guess. I bet that you won't be as good as us.
What's your
may not-
streak?
yeah.
It's not better than ours.
The only one time that we actually didn't get anything was it was like this video of this baby. The baby was already born, and then there was a nameplate, and then there was a nameplate, and there
Your
were boy and
baby was
girl.
a boy.
And-
I remember that.
So they picked up the baby, and they're going to the boy nameplate, and then the girl nameplate, and then the boy nameplate, and we're like, oh, that's a boy for sure. Like, we were just looking at the baby's face, and we're like, that is a boy
That is
through
a
and through.
male.
And that was it was a
like
girl.
It was like Bobby, and we're
Yeah.
like Bob.
We're like, Bob, lock in.
Exactly.
And it was Bobby. And we were like, oh, I'm so
Your
sorry.
baby is a boy.
Yeah.
Like it was not. Like it just did not look like.
Oh my god. No, it didn't. Like, it really
No, it
didn't.
actually
We were
wasn't a
stumped.
girl.
They tried to, like, fake us.
They did. They really did.
Maybe they got the video wrong. Imagine, like, they're like, oh, shoot. Sorry, guys.
Sorry, guys. It's actually
Our daughter's actually a son.
our our daughter is our son.
Wow. Okay.
Wow, that's kind of deep.
Our
like,
daughter
that's
is
like
our son.
Yeah.
I saw this TikTok, listen, and it was saying that especially in celebrities where they have like these outlandish names, they'll give the girl a very basic name. And I'll give you an example. And they'll give the son a very powerful, strong name. And it dates back to like, you know, there's this, if you don't know the Oedipus complex, when you learn about psychology and you learn about Sigmund Freud, there's like a complex where the boys fall in love with their mothers until their fathers will like, it's very odd. We'll get into psychology another day, but basically they were saying that the mothers praise these boys and they have these very prominent names, and then the girls have very different names. Let me give you an example. Do you know who Gwyneth Paltrow is?
No.
She's a celebrity. She was in like Marvel movies and a bunch of movies. She's like a movie star. And she named her daughter Apple.
Hello?
Yes.
Hello?
She's like, I think she's like 20 now. Apple's 20. She's pretty old. Everybody was like shook when she named her
what was
daughter
the
Apple.
boy's
I don't
name?
even think we were alive when she didn't
What was the
name her
boy's
daughter.
name?
Moses.
Okay.
A Bible name, Moses.
Okay.
Kim Kardashian. North and Chicago are still very outlandish names, but she named her son Saint and Psalm, both very high, powerful, biblical names that mean a lot. But then the girls get a fruit that you bite into. Eat an apple a day.
Okay, so our topic for today. I have nothing to say to that. I have nothing to say to that.
Okay.
I have nothing to say to that. Our topic for today. We're just going to be doing like a little fun.
Yeah, I'm
you
excited to do
rather?
this. It's Would You Rather. And we're going to talk about it. I wanted to, like, I chose some that are hard. Like, hard. Because I don't want this to be, like, an easy decision. I want this to be like, maybe you're a bad person because you make this decision.
Let's let you think on it. For real. Okay.
Okay. Can I go first?
Yeah, go ahead.
Win $25,000 or have your best friend win $100,000.
You know, I just feel like, okay, I feel like this is kind of like a question of like, oh, are you selfish or you want to see other people win?
Yeah.
But my logic of thinking is like 25 or 100. 100.
Yeah.
Like that's just what I would pick. And if you knew that
I was just about to say that.
Giving you the 100,000,
then I would give you 25,000. Or at least 50,000.
Yeah,
maybe 50,000.
Like my thing is that we would just split it.
Yeah.
Like if you gave this to me, then okay, we're just gonna split it because you did this too.
Yeah.
Like I don't know.
Everybody eats at the table.
Maybe that's not a part of it. Maybe it's like all or nothing. 25.
Maybe they
100.
don't even know.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead for yours.
Okay. Wait. So what's your answer? 100,000 to me?
Yeah.
100,000 to you. Okay. Would you rather be married to a 10 with a dad? Oh, a dad with a bad personality.
Do you have something in your brain, Mia? What's going on?
Sorry. Or a 6 with an amazing personality.
Okay, repeat it to me one more time.
Would you rather be married to a 10 with a bad personality or a 6 with an amazing personality?
A 6 with an amazing personality. Because at the end of the day, if you're married to them, you're going to family events. You may eventually even have children with them. Large life changes, getting a new job, living with them, paying bills, cleaning up. And they have an awful personality. Nobody wants to be around them.
And also, let's just say this. When people are, we all have to agree on this. I don't care. When people are unattractive and they have a good personality, their personality makes up for it a little bit. So if they're a 6 and they have a good personality, they're automatically like an 8.
Yeah.
Or a 9.
And even if they're a beautiful person, once you get to know them, you become that much more attracted to them.
Exactly.
Because you know the way they think, you know the way that their mind works, and that's attractive.
And if this person's a 10 with a bad personality, now you're a 10. I mean, now you're a 7. Now you're an 8. It's like you go up and down the scale based on your personality.
Yeah.
Also, this person's going to get old and wrinkly and be ugly anyways.
Right. They're going to be ugly with a bad personality.
Have no teeth,
then you're going to have nothing.
Yeah.
But if you have someone who is a 6, but maybe they adore your family and they're the sweetest guy ever and they love kids and they love puppies and they're just like super sweet, but they're a 6. Then take the 6.
Right.
Do you want to be like 6. Miserable for the rest of your life? Hello?
Exactly. Do you want to? Just so you can look at somebody for a couple years?
Yeah.
No, absolutely not.
That's why I like Love is Blind. Because you can't look at them. You have to know who they are.
That's invalid.
What do you mean? I'm saying I like the show because you look past their...
Okay, yes, and also, but I feel like they act like that doesn't play a role
Watch Love is Blind if you haven't. Yes.
They act like that doesn't play a role at all, and it definitely does.
I agree.
So it's unfair to say someone's like shallow to not like marry someone if they're unattracted to them.
I agree. I completely agree. So listen, if you haven't watched it, there's 3 seasons, and it's on Netflix. And it is a show where you basically kind of talk through pods and you can't see the other person. So while we can see who they are, they can't tell who it is. Some of them get married and propose and you don't even know what the person looks like. And then you'll have a reveal and you run to that person and you finally see who you fall in love with in the pods. And some people fabricate like being super attracted to them because they're so caught up in the moment, but then the next day they're like, wow, I'm really not attracted to them.
Exactly.
And that's
just
bad.
Like a whole like freak
it's
show.
Really bad.
It gets bad.
Reality TV, I don't know if there's ever good relationships.
Stop. Relationships.
I'm saying like the concept of Love is Blind, it's really good, but then it can also be bad.
No, it's just I feel like it's diminishing to your self-confidence. At some point in time, your self-confidence will. I mean, unless
diminish a little bit.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Unless you're Gigi Hadid,
right?
Okay, would you rather be reborn into the past or the future?
How deep in the past are we going?
We're going a good 100 years.
No. As a Black woman,
Yeah.
I will respectfully pass on that. Because if you said like 30 years, I would have been like, okay, maybe like probably the past. But
Yeah.
absolutely not. I'm not going 100 years back. I am not doing that.
Honestly,
Future.
maybe I'm stupid for thinking this.
Sorry about that. Can it stop?
What did you even do?
I didn't do that.
Oh, okay. I guess someone wanted to play Guitar Hero. Like,
did y'all like that? That's our new single coming out.
yeah, ready? Y'all like that?
Okay.
Back to what we're talking about. If slavery wasn't a thing, I would be reborn into the past. I think that the past is so cool.
Yeah.
And there's so many things that were looked over, and you can go back and get the story, or maybe you can even like intercept, which is like crazy.
Gosh, that's kind of funny. Like, imagine like
the future. I feel like when I think of the future, I don't have an overwhelmingly positive
at all
thing
the
about
world
that.
is on fire.
Climate change and just technology and the way that the society works. I just don't see it as an uptick.
No.
So I would like to be reborn into the past overall.
If it was 30 years or just a little bit less that I would not
Than
have
100.
to endure that, then I would definitely go backwards. But since it's not, I would.
But you don't have
to
to be in the United States.
Okay, then yeah.
I'm
not riding.
I would
on a
go back
horse.
in the past.
Like, I'm not riding on a horse. I'm not dealing with no AC.
I like horses. Like,
Kennedy's
I'm not a horse. Stop.
I was about to say Kennedy's a horse.
I knew what you were about to say. Okay, would
Put it
you rather?
in your bio? No, I want to say it. Would you rather?
Oh, it is your turn. I'm
Yeah.
so sorry.
Would you rather your parents arrange your marriage or marry your most recent ex? So you're gonna go first.
Okay. So this depends on if your parents know you. Or if their idea of you is something different. Because if your parents arrange your marriage and they don't know what you like and the type of person that you are, that could be catastrophic.
Can we get a divorce? Or you actually have to be married for life?
You have to be married for like a substantial amount of
like
time.
at least
You can't just get
15
married and
years.
get divorced.
At least 15 years.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I think in my situation, I would have my parents arrange my marriage.
I think so too.
Because
Do
we even want to just going back into things that we were freed from?
Yeah, I'm like, I'm like conflicted in that mindset. Hold on, like, it's like God remove this person from your life. Like,
yeah,
it happens for a reason. Da, 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 da. But then it's like, okay, but stuff happens and people find each other again too.
Yeah.
So
I think there's reconciliation between, like, it's not unheard of that people give things another try and it's better than the first time. But with that being said, I think I would still have my parents arrange my marriage. I feel like my parents know who I am. They know, especially my mom, knows who would be a good fit for me. And I'm better off with that instead.
It would just be scary, like, getting married and not knowing the person.
I know. Have you watched Never Have I Ever?
Yes.
Because didn't, like, I forgot her name.
Oh my god.
But she, like, broke up with that guy. And
she was having to get her marriage arranged. Well, let's not spoil.
Yeah, I was just about to say, I'm so sorry, y'all. But basically, there was an arranged marriage in there, and some people benefit from arranged marriage, and some people hate it.
Right.
Like, absolutely hate it. Okay, my next one. Would you rather marry?
Would you rather marry
The most boring person you know, or the most intense and demanding person you know? I'll let you go first.
So when you say demanding, what does that
Needy,
look like?
needs things from you, needs things from everybody. Intense, just just can't calm down, can't sit down, like is always loud, is always going. I think I would marry the most boring person.
I think boring is subjective.
And you can make them fun. They don't have to be
or sometimes
boring
being
forever.
Boring is fun. When we sit here, Kennedy, and we're in silence and we're literally just watching TikToks, that's fun sometimes.
Yeah.
So I think I would go with boring.
Boring isn't always
you
bad.
You would annoy me a little bit less than somebody that's
if someone was demanding, I would literally be exhausted. Like, I don't think
Yeah.
my energy could just
That's
hold
like
up with that.
actually exhausting.
Very exhausting.
That's exhausting.
That's how a baby is, if you think about it.
A baby?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
A baby is intense and demanding.
So you're imagine having kids and then having them too.
Oh my God. No, I'm just talking about babies in general. Those are intense, demanding people.
Yeah.
They need it when they need it. If they need food, you better get them their food or they'll cry the house down.
Cry the house.
They will. Like,
That's
you
funny.
better. You are servants.
No, actually, you are a servant. I think that's really sad, though.
There's this girl, Kate Kolscher on TikTok, and she calls her daughter dictator. I think it's the funniest thing ever because that is literally what babies are.
That is funny. They are dictators.
Yeah.
That's
Like,
funny.
for real. Like, they are dictators. They dictate your life. When you have a baby, you can't go places. You have to do it to their sleep schedule. Glad I'm not having children right now. Very glad.
Would you rather? These are a lot of marry stuff. But would you rather marry someone you just met or never get married at all? I think never get married at all. Well, it depends on who I just met.
Yeah. That's very subjective.
I think
Because
that's
you
very
could meet
subjective.
a dictator. You could meet a war criminal and you have to marry them or never get married at all. And I think that there's a lot of people in relationships, in long-term relationships, of just people who don't believe in marriage. And they're the happiest people ever.
Yeah. Oh, technically, you can still be in a relationship and not get married.
Never
know
getting
why-
married
I
doesn't
don't know
mean
why
never
they-
being in a
that-
relationship.
Never crossed my mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would think I would just never get married at all because I'd want to choose my person and I wouldn't want to like meet somebody and then whatever.
Would you want to have like a huge wedding and a small honeymoon or a small wedding and a big honeymoon?
Small wedding and a big honeymoon.
I think I want to find some happy place in the middle. But I think that...
You gave me two
Sorry.
options. Okay, yes,
Okay,
I would choose the middle.
Okay, no,
But
I'll
if I
choose.
had
I'll choose from what I asked you. I choose small wedding, big honeymoon because I think the honeymoon is like the first
Yeah, like
as a
that's-
married couple. Like that's your first
right?
debut, and you can go to like Fiji or Saint Lucia or something like super nice. But a wedding, although like it's an incredibly special day, they spend so much money on things that are just one day. And I think that you could find a lot of things that are thousands of dollars and maybe it's $60 instead of $4,000, you know?
Right. I agree. But I think the wedding is a big deal.
It's
sure.
a huge deal.
It's a big deal. I wouldn't want to make it.
But I think people make it like Kim Kardashian's wedding was like thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. And I think some of it is just unnecessary.
No, weddings are definitely thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
100% they're thousands of dollars because you have to have.
But you can make it less. That's what I'm saying.
You don't have to do unnecessary things, even though some unnecessary things are actually necessary. Like to some people, like having like, I don't know, that one massive bouquet of flowers, doing it at this one venue, that's
Yeah.
necessary to your wedding, but you just wouldn't have like other stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Okay. Would you
My
rather?
turn? Or your turn.
Oh, I thought you just asked that about the big or small wedding.
Oh, no, that was just a question off the
Okay, go
side.
ahead.
But you know what? Go ahead.
Okay. Would you rather punch a hornet's nest or a sleeping bear?
Let's be logical about this, guys.
I'm not going to be logical at all. I would punch the bear.
Me too.
I hate bugs.
And you could get stuck. Like, do you know the wrath of fury if you take your fist and punch it through a nest? Do you know how many little bugs are gonna swarm around you? You can't control it. But if it's just one bear,
and you know
maybe
those like those
we don't
killer
live in a place where
wasps?
there are bears, so maybe we're like being unreasonable.
No. We're definitely being reasonable. We know what bears can do.
Okay,
We know that the bear.
but
will
we've never
square
seen
up
like
on
a
us.
bear in person.
I feel like I have.
Really?
I've definitely seen. I saw a bear when I went camping. I saw a bear.
Really? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I
No,
don't
but-
think I have.
No, bears are scary though. They're scary, 100%. But is it hibernating? Like when it's sleeping? Like is it just bears,
No,
do
it's
bears
like
sleep.
under a log. It's not hibernation. It's like under a log, like
Just like
catching
chilling.
some Z's, and then they and then you punch him.
Okay, so how fast can I run? Can I outrun a bear? Absolutely.
Are
not,
you
I probably-
Usain Bolt? That's the real question.
It's just about the endurance. If I don't think I could outrun it, but I could definitely like long term, the bear would probably get me. But if I did that short 200 meter, I'm gone. Like,
Mia
I'm
was a
gone.
track star back in the day. I don't know if y'all know about her history, but
That
she was
quick
a
200.
runner. She was a track star.
She a runner. I forgot about
But
that.
you know
sound.
what? Adrenaline won't make you run as fast as you need to. Like you're gonna run faster than you usually do if there's a angry bear running
Not
after you.
facts. I will run for like I can run
You
a quick
let- you
quick 2
run
mile.
for-
Quick
you
2
run
mile.
for as long as you need to. That's why adrenaline is so important.
Right, that is
Because
true.
if you ran the pace that you like normally run, oh, you're dead.
100%.
But a hornet's nest and all of those stings, I just don't think so. I just don't think so. Okay, would you rather faint at your wedding or your graduation?
Graduation. Well, graduation. Yeah. Graduation. Because the wedding, that is the event. The graduation,
The event of your life.
exactly. But the graduation is like the event. But the most important thing about the graduation is what you're taking away from it.
Graduation is more embarrassing because there's people that you don't know, and like the superintendent and like all the principals and stuff. And like all of the teachers. Like think about a full on graduation and then you're walking up and you just faint. I think it's more embarrassing because you don't know the people that you're fainting in front of. But if it's a wedding, like you know everybody,
Okay,
you can
but
laugh it off.
When was fainting embarrassing? Is fainting embarrassing? Nobody can control that though.
Okay, but do you think like when I see fainting, I think of like falling down. Like I feel like that's embarrassed. Like you wake up and you feel embarrassed because you're in the ER, like, and you're supposed to have your diploma.
I wouldn't be embarrassed if I fainted. I'd be like,
I think I would if it was in front of a crowd.
But if anybody was laughing at that, you're actually a bad person. Like if if anybody in that crowd was like, "Oh, that's so embarrassing, you fainted,"
Yeah.
you're a bad person.
Maybe I'm thinking of fainting as like falling. Maybe that's why.
Oh, maybe. But I'm thinking like there's something medically like.
Oh, okay.
Wrong.
No, then that's not embarrassing. But
That's
I was
not
thinking of
embarrassing at all.
fainting like you fall.
Okay, would you rather fall dead on your face? Let's just say that, like fall on your face at your wedding or your graduation. I'd rather do the graduation.
Ooh, graduation.
100%.
Can you imagine being like in your wedding dress with your makeup and you fall and you trip and you fall
Exactly, that's
and the roses smush and like
yeah.
and your husband's like, damn, like, ooh, I don't know about that.
Yeah, like I don't know about that.
Can she even walk down the aisle? I don't know. We'll see if she can make it. Like,
Okay, would you rather have all dogs try to attack you when they see you, or have all birds attack you when they see you? Dogs. That's not logical either. But I'm scared of birds.
Are you for real?
Birds are like when you go to the beach and like them seagulls are like flying down, like God,
They
like, flying
literally,
down
if
at
you
they're
walk
terrifying.
and you run towards them, they move. Like they don't do
Okay,
anything.
sometimes dogs do that too. No, dogs will square up on you.
Yeah. You can get killed by a dog.
Yeah,
Mia.
but I don't know why it's so
and
scary.
multiple of them, like a pack.
Imagine trying to run to get to the car, and then like these birds are like just like
No, that's
like
embarrassing.
beaming at you like
That's
I-
embarrassing.
That's scary. That is scary. You know how many
Imagine
birds
you're
there
walking
are?
out at a doctor's appointment, and then all of them like see you in your car.
Exactly. And they're
And
just
then
you're
the
driving
second
on the
you
road.
walk-
They're just trying
The
to break
second
in.
you walk out, they're just like.
See, my thing is there are more birds, and they have more access. You can't run up a tree to escape a bird. You can run up a tree and escape at a dog.
Okay.
And there's birds everywhere. You walk outside, bird,
Ooh,
bird,
you're
bird,
right.
bird. Dogs are like in houses sometimes. I mean, they're stray dogs, but you just see them less often. So if I see a dog, I just
But what if like
But
you're
run it
walking
over.
in the neighborhood, and then the dogs are like
better
barking
run.
at their
Oh.
doors because they like sense
They
you,
see you like she's outside. That's terrifying. This is like a horror movie.
and they're like rah, 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 and you like can't escape it.
I would still do the dogs though.
I think
Birds
I
are
would do
just
birds.
scary.
Because
do
you can go
birds?
inside.
No, but what are you gonna do? Stay inside your entire life? You can't.
And there's
walk
no
outside.
birds.
Birds are scary. Unpopular opinion: birds are scary.
I don't think birds are scary.
They are. When they like, no, you know what?
I've never met like a bird that like just
me
attacks
neither. But the
something.
day that I do, the day
like
that
all
I do.
birds, literally, if you walk towards them, they'll move. Like I don't
But
think
then
that.
I feel like that one bird that doesn't, that thinks he's gangsta enough to stand there and be
A
like, I ain't
gangsta
scared of
bird.
you. Like now I'm scared of you because why aren't you running? Like why aren't you flying away?
Against a bird. Oh my god, that's funny. Okay, would you rather have horrible short-term memory or a horrible long-term memory?
Short term.
But then it's so annoying because you can't remember little stuff. Like you think of something and then you can't remember it because of your short-term memory.
Yeah, but I feel like not having long term memory,
It's
like
memories.
that's what I was gonna say. Like memories and
highly
things,
annoying.
that would be really sad. Like I think I'd be having no short term memory is probably gonna be annoying, but having no long term memory is just sad because imagine like not remembering that one relative,
Yeah.
or imagine not
That
remembering.
is literally Alzheimer's.
Yeah, like that's sad.
It is sad.
So I would
saw
go
this
with the
TikTok
short-term.
of this guy who was talking to his daughter, but he had Alzheimer's, so he didn't know. And she asked him about his daughter, and he spoke like so kindly about her, and it was just the sweetest thing ever. But she was like sad because she's speaking to him, but he doesn't realize it.
Oh, that's so
I
heartbreaking.
know,
No, that's actually heartbreaking, Kennedy.
I know.
Would you
I need
rather?
to find cures for this stuff.
Right. Would you rather wear would you rather only wear one color each day or have to wear 7 colors each day?
7. Because listen,
1.
no, because listen, you can have. We're gonna talk about clothes here. You can layer. You can even wear a shirt that's rainbow.
You
And
know what? Maybe 7, because if you wear like a graphic t-shirt that has like a bunch
Yeah.
of colors on it.
your bracelet could be one color. Your undergarments could be another.
Oh, if it doesn't have to be visible, then 7. But I'm thinking like, ooh, imagine having to wear like orange
That
pants
book
and green shirts.
of all the stripes. You know the girl.
What's her name?
You remember that?
OMG. What is it, Kennedy? Hello?
High school's doing us a disservice, like not being able to remember this stuff.
The stripes, girl.
Yeah.
I know exactly. And she ate them Brussels sprouts.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't know what book we're talking about, we don't either. So.
Yeah. So you're actually not left out because we don't even know what we're talking about.
We don't even know what we're talking about either. But if you do, then good on you, I guess. You're better
Okay,
than
would
us.
you rather have constantly dry eyes or constant runny nose? Constantly dry eyes.
Dry eyes. There's nothing more annoying than a runny nose and just being like, that's
I
humiliating,
know.
actually.
That's
Like,
literally me right now.
You got.
She's talking about me, guys.
Yeah, I actually am talking about Kennedy. You have about 4 sniffles left in you until
Yeah.
you get rocked. Like that's how I feel whenever like I have a runny nose. Like
It's literally the most infuriating thing
especially when
like-
you're in class,
Yeah.
it's cold, and
when you're sleeping and you have a runny nose.
You
Are you
s-
joking?
you flip over to your right side. All of a sudden, you can't breathe out of your right anymore.
Oh
It's
my
to your left, and you can't breathe
God.
out your left. It is annoying. Dry
It's
eyes.
bad.
I rather have dry eyes. Just get them eye drops, girl.
Yeah,
just
you just have to have them on you at all times.
consistently eye
I
dropping.
do think it would be harder to like see stuff though, because you don't want to
No.
like open your eyes all the time.
No, I feel like having really wet eyes would make it hard to see. I don't know why I feel like it's the
So
opposite.
tears?
Yeah, when your eyes are teary, can you see? No,
No.
exactly,
If they're like blurred,
exactly. So
But
I feel
then
like
you-
if they're dry, then like
okay.
right. 'Cause
Yeah.
think about it. Once you're like when you're doing staring contests, and your eyes start getting dry, it just hurts. Like you can still see though.
Yeah. You know, I always lost at staring contests. Know your strengths and your weaknesses, guys. That's not one of mine. Okay.
Would you rather be unable to have kids or only be able to conceive quintuplets?
Quintuplets.
How much is quintuplets?
5.
That's 5.
5.
Quinceañera.
Okay.
No.
15?
Like, I was thinking of the. Hello.
Okay.
Today is not our day. There's been so much stuff that we've been dropping and it's been falling. We played
I
music earlier.
know.
Like it's bad. No, I was saying quinceañera because the letters start the same. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why I was like, oh, 5. Yeah, duh.
Yeah.
Probably quintuplets. Even though I do not want 5 kids, that is way too many. And imagine giving birth and being like, okay, one more.
I'm
okay,
cool
now
with
one more.
5 kids.
Okay, now one more. Okay, now just one more. Like, oh my gosh, cut it out of me. Cut it out of me. Just.
You can't deliver vaginally if you're having if you're having triplets and above, you can't deliver like that. There's literally just no way. Okay. Yeah, because I think that, like, unable to have kids at all, they'll just make me sad.
Yeah, I think so, too.
And you don't have to have quintuplets multiple times. You can just be one and done.
One and done.
That's why people get, like, a 2-for-1 deal when they have twins. 3-for-1 when you get triplets. Buy one, get one free.
Buy one, get one free.
All twin moms, y'all should be, like, using that.
Honestly, put that in, like, whenever you, like, post your babies, be like, or like a little pregnancy photo, buy one, get one free. Like,
baby announcement, it's like, shop at Old Navy. Buy one, get one free twins.
Right.
Surprise, baby coming March 2025. Like,
yeah. Aw. Wait, 2025?
I just said a random date.
Okay.
That was like, someone can be pregnant for like 2 years.
Insane.
Elephants are pregnant for like 2 years.
I know. I just couldn't imagine that.
I would feel so sad.
Imagine
carrying a child for 2 years
24 months
versus 9 months.
I'll take that 9 any day, actually.
Yeah. I'll take literally. 2 9 like over 24 and you get no break. Absolutely not. Okay. Would you rather be able to take back anything you say or listen in on every conversation that's said about you?
Every conversation that's said about me.
I would not be able to take back anything you say. Me and Mia are different. Mia wants to know every detail of everything, and I'm kind of cool being left in the dark. I feel like if I listened into every conversation that was said about me, it would ultimately hurt me, like end up hurting me, rather than, oh, I just want to hear what this person's saying. You know?
You know what?
I feel like it would mess up the harmony of your life.
I don't really care.
You wouldn't enjoy
But at the same time, I do. Like, these people literally today, like, as I was walking into school, this was just like, you're so skinny. And I was like, hello?
What?
It's 7 a.m.
Oh my God. That
It's
just brought up a memory. In 6th grade, I literally was walking in the hallway. And this girl came up to me and said, I don't like you, bye. And she was serious about it. I was like, what did I do to you?
Hello?
She literally just came up to me, never saw this girl in my life, and I don't think I ever saw her again. I don't like you. And just like, and I was so confused. It was like, I've never seen you before. But someone saying that to you is like so rude. Oh my God.
I mean, like, I didn't even care. Like, I was like, okay. Like, I was like, hello, it's 7 a.m. That's literally what I said. I literally said it's 7 a.m. Like, because I didn't even have the
energy to deal with that
because
stuff.
And also it was like, I really don't. I feel like at a certain point when so much has been said about you, you don't care what they think. Because
if you take out the time to tear someone down, there's an issue with you. Like, you have to hate yourself. I'm sorry.
And you have to place your value within yourself and not with anybody else.
Yeah.
So I feel like I already have heard so much. I just like, I want to know. Like, honestly, I'd want to know because I feel like it helped me be like, okay, this person's good, this person's not good. Because if you hear those conversations, if you're like on the fence about this relationship or this friendship, whatever, and you hear their conversation with their friends about it, and they're like saying all this stuff, you know, like, you get that, and you don't need to even like have this person come and lie to you because you already know.
I get that,
like,
but
I'd want to just know.
That's so unhelpful, and I feel like my mental health would literally just like, if I every single time someone said my name and I had to listen
be
to
able.
that,
You don't have to be able to listen to.
Okay, I still think I would
if I didn't want to, I'd want to be like, okay, I can choose not to, but I definitely want to hear it. Tell me all about it. Tell me about myself.
No, Mia wants to like the scoop, and I'm okay being like in the dark.
No, because I don't like being oblivious, though. Like, I want to know what people think about me. Like, just so I can, like, I want to know what they said. I want to know what they thought.
Ignorance is bliss.
Oh, 100%.
I would be so much happier not knowing what every single person is saying about me.
No, definitely. When I was in my era of like everybody saying something to me and it hurt me so bad and I would just cry and it was like bad, then I wouldn't want to know. I would just choose peace.
You just opened up so hard on the podcast. You
What?
just like so casually said that when I just cried every day and like.
Was that too real?
No, it wasn't too real. You just said it so nonchalantly that like.
Okay, but like when I was in my era of like when I was in my crying every day era. No, but
I was in my undiagnosed depression era.
When I was in that era, like, and I was just like really sad about everything that people said, like that bothered me. But I feel like now that we're over, I don't care anymore. Like
Yeah.
If it's someone that genuinely matters to me, obviously I'll care. But at the end of the day, I don't think that anybody that genuinely matters to me would say something like that.
And most, like, you're not gonna maybe you'll run into that guy in the hallway, but you're really not gonna see him again.
No, I know this man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So he didn't know that it was me.
Can I fight him?
After.
Can I fight him?
No, he didn't literally know that it was me until after he saw my face and was like, "Oh, Mia."
So if that's the way that he talks about
to
people
a random
that he doesn't know,
exactly, that's what I said.
So much about
why
who
are you
are.
body shaming a random human being? And oh my gosh, it just aggravated me.
That is mind blowing.
Because if it wasn't me, and what if it was an actual girl that would have like went home and cried?
The fact that people will look at a person and they don't even know what they're going through and just like talk
You're
about
insecure.
their body.
I don't care.
You have to hate yourself.
You have to hate yourself.
You gotta work on this stuff, man.
Okay, what's the next one? Let's not get worked up.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Would you rather be contestant on Love Island or Love Is Blind? We watched both shows and we love both shows. And I think
there's only one right answer: Love Island.
Yeah,
because you can see these people's faces. And like I said, Love Is Blind.
We're gonna tell you the pros. Just in case you're on the fence. We know that you're not. But just in case you are, just bear with us, okay? Love Island. You watch it if you haven't, but only watch the UK version because the UK version is the best one. Love Island. Even if something doesn't work out in the beginning, there's new people that are always coming in. So you always have a chance of being in a relationship with them. You have challenges. You get to make lifelong friends. It's the summertime. You get to live in a villa. Just unpaid for, like just paid for the whole entire summer.
There's so many pros. Why would you ever choose Love Is Blind?
Yeah, never.
No hate to Love Is Blind.
Yeah, we love Love Is Blind, but it's just not
Love
as
Island
good.
Just feels like a better experience.
Yeah,
overall.
for sure. Because even if you have a bad one for Love Is Blind, you only have one person. But for Love Island, you can be with multiple people.
Okay.
Our last one.
Would you rather get a stomach bug mid-date with someone you're into or have to go on a double date with your parents? I will take that stomach bug every single... I actually don't know. I think I would do the double date.
I don't think that either of them are bad.
I think one of them is bad. One of them is really
because bad. And this depends on, like, if are you into them and then, like, they're not super into you, then I would choose the double date because then that's, like, embarrassing. But if y'all are both into each other, it's a stomach bug. Like, you're a human person. People get sick sometimes. Is it a
first date, though? Because when I think stomach bug, I'm thinking you're throwing up. Like, you're throwing up, like,
but if you're, like, bad. If you're, like, on the way to being my man, then you should be able to handle
100%. If this
is stomach bug.
Right, that's good. That's understandable. And if he stays, like, if he wanted to, he would.
If he wanted to see vomit, he would.
If he wanted to, like, hold me while I vomited, then he would. But
if he wanted me to pick me up from the toilet, then he would.
No. But I think the double date with your parents, that's not that bad to me.
It's not that bad.
It's really not that bad.
Only if you had, like, parents that were, like, stuck up and, like, never talked to anybody, then would it be bad?
Yeah, but
or maybe if they didn't like your significant other, then that would be really bad. But
are you dating this person? Like, you're in a relationship with the person, or is this the first date? Because
let's say second date.
Second date,
second date, I would do stomach
bug. Double date with parents is a little crazy for the second date.
Yeah, because I don't know if I want to keep you.
Yeah,
and you're already meeting my parents. What if they like you and they get attached, but I don't like you? That's like messed up.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you guys
for listening. Do you want to close
tuning
out?
in our
I close out every single time.
For tuning into our, what is this? Our lighthearted Would You Rather
Yes.
episode.
Would You Rather episode. Thank you guys for listening every week. Like, it genuinely means so much to us, the people that tune in every episode. It's so kind.
It is, honestly.
And we, like, not to say we didn't have expectations, but we kind of just went in accepting whatever would happen. So the fact that we have people who genuinely, like, listen and send us messages is, like, the nicest thing ever. So thank you.
Yes, and we never did this for, like, I mean, if nobody listened, I would still do this just because
it's so
fun.
fun.
To do. Honestly, yeah.
But the fact that
really,
people enjoy it is like
it's
the most heartwarming experience.
Honestly,
that's why I'm like, oh, this is how like being a content creator feels, because we are content creators.
Right. Okay. Plugging our
Influencer.
Instagram.
Just kidding.
The Silver Lining with MK, and our TikTok Silver Lining with MK.
Yes.
What else are we saying? Oh.
You have a YouTube.
We have a YouTube.
Which we will be uploading to. We're working on video podcasts.
We definitely are. And give us a review. Rate it.
Yeah.
If it's not 5 stars.
Then don't do it.
Don't do it. We don't want it. Mm-mm.
Don't make, we're not in the business of encouraging you to make bad decisions. So make a good one, okay?
So make a good one. And do with that as you will.
We are on over 25 listening platforms, so there's really no excuse if you don't know where to listen. We have it on our Instagram. We have a link tree, and you can click, and there's tons of podcast hosting platforms. So, yeah. Thank you for spending this Thursday with us.
Have a great Thursday or a Friday.
Or whenever you're listening.
Yeah. Whenever you're listening to it.
We don't have to put a number on it.
We don't have to.
Have a great
day.
Saturday night at 11 a.m., okay? Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.